I'm out here in Fredericksburg, Virginia, which has certainly become one of the most popular towns in all of the state of Virginia, with thousands of people moving here each year. But why would you want to avoid this area? Well, in this video, I'm going to talk about the 5 reasons that you might want to avoid moving here to Fredericksburg. We're also going to talk about some good reasons about living here in Fredericksburg. So let's get right into the video. All right, so let's talk about number 1. You cannot talk about Fredericksburg, Virginia without talking about traffic. So right over here is Interstate 95. And right now it is currently bumper to bumper traffic. Now it's Friday about 1:30, but it could be Tuesday at 2 a.m. and there could be a ton of traffic on this road. It is always backed up. Now they did add these brand new express lanes going all the way from Fredericksburg up to Stafford through Woodbridge. They seem to have helped somewhat, but traffic here can still be horrendous. Now, if you went up 95 here, you would get close to Quantico Marine Base, Stafford, Virginia, and then Washington, D.C. is about 45 minutes to an hour if you wanted to commute from here, but you definitely got to take that in mind if you're going to be moving here in Fredericksburg. Now, one thing I do love about this area that we're in right now is right over here, it's this beautiful brand new movie theater that you see, and then there's this awesome shopping center that is absolutely awesome with all kinds of different restaurants. There's also a mall and then a town center, and then of course you have Central Park Fredericksburg with all the different shopping places where you're going to find like your Target, your Bed Bath & Beyond, Panera, Buffalo Wild Wings, pretty much anything and everything you want. And then also right over there, there is a brand new baseball stadium, which is the Washington Nationals farm team. So if you wanted to go and you're into baseball during the summer, you can go to concerts or baseball games over there. But definitely keep in mind, like I said, traffic is a huge issue. One area I would consider if you wanted to be a little bit further north of Fredericksburg here would be Embrey Mill, which is located in Stafford. That is a really beautiful neighborhood, and houses in there go anywhere from 5 to 600,000 up to the millions, but there's all kinds of amenities over there as well. But let's keep talking about the 5 biggest issues that I have or I've heard from clients about Fredericksburg, Virginia. All right, let's talk about number 2, which has got to be the weather out here in Fredericksburg and Virginia in general. So obviously right now, it is this beautiful sunny day right now, and it's about 70 outside and we're in the spring right now. But in the summer, it is going to be around 90 to 100 a lot of times during July and August, and people are always having to get their HVACs maintained. But we do have a nice crisp fall that comes around where the temperatures drop down. But in the winter, it can get brutally cold. Sometimes it snows. There is just extreme weather all the time here in Fredericksburg and in Virginia in general, like I said. But let's talk about number 3, which is going to be nightlife, right? Like if you're somebody who's like in your 20s or 30s and you are big into the club scene and going out to 3, 4 o'clock in the morning and then hopping on public transportation or an Uber and going home, Fredericksburg is probably not for you, right? You're probably going to want to be closer to an Arlington or a Washington, D.C. area. So definitely not a lot of nightlife out here in Fredericksburg. But I mean, look at all this, right? Like we're right here on the water, and I see people laying out on the sand over there. There's people in the water over here just chilling. And then of course, there's people on the beach over there. There's people fishing. We got the truck out here. It is absolutely beautiful. Then right over there, you have the awesome historic downtown Fredericksburg that has so much to do, whether you're into museums, shopping. Like me and my wife would come there a lot to grab lunch when she was pregnant and walk around the different shops and check it out. It is one of the most charming towns that you will ever see. And then of course there is the college over there as well, Mary Washington. But historic Fredericksburg is definitely awesome. Even if you don't choose Fredericksburg as a place to live, you will definitely probably come here a lot and visit, whether it's one of the baseball games or going to one of the local breweries or wineries. But definitely check out historic Fredericksburg. And you can also buy a house in there, right? Like houses in there could go anywhere from 3 to 400,000 all the way up to $2 to $3 million. By the way, if you don't know, I am a real estate agent. And if you are thinking about buying a house here in the Fredericksburg area or anywhere in Virginia, DC, for that matter, I can definitely help you. Shoot me a text at the number below or email me info@colganteam.com. Let's keep talking about these 5 biggest things that I hear complaint-wise about Fredericksburg, Virginia. All right, so number 4 is going to be lack of public transportation. So right behind me is an Amtrak VRE station. So you could actually ride the Virginia Railway Express all the way into Washington, D.C. But keep in mind, that is going to be a long haul. I've certainly sold clients homes out here and they've ridden that train all the way up into the Pentagon or hopped on the metro station and gone further into Union Station into Washington, D.C. If you're somebody who absolutely positively has to have public transportation, you're going to have to go deep into Northern Virginia like Arlington, Alexandria, or Fairfax, where the metro systems go. But keep in mind, this is a really charming area. Of course, you have your traditional Uber and all that as well. But one thing I want to talk about, which is number 5, is going to be the high cost of living or housing prices. And I think a good idea would be, I want to show you guys a model home for sale out here in Fredericksburg, which will give you guys a good indication of the housing out here. So let's go take a look at this beautiful model home and talk about number 5, housing here in Fredericksburg. All right, so let's talk about the 5th biggest complaint I hear about Fredericksburg, Virginia, which would be high cost of living. So it has an average sales price of around $550,000, and it can definitely get expensive to live around here. And then of course in Virginia, we have something called personal property tax. If you're not familiar with that, on your vehicle or on your boat, you do have to pay a pretty expensive property tax. One thing that is good though is the real estate taxes tend to be a little bit cheaper than what I've seen in Northeast and Texas and things like that. But what I want to show you guys is I am out here in Rivers Bluff, built by D.R. Horton Homes. And you can see right here, this is a good example though to show you what type of housing you can get out here in Fredericksburg. So this is a beautiful wooded area, and then you have the river over here. They actually even have some lots with river access. Each of these homes actually have 3 acres. Now you couldn't get something like this deep into Northern Virginia or like a Fairfax, that is for sure. But I want to talk about this model right here. Now this house right here is around $800,000, 4,000 square feet. And like I said, 3 acres. And I don't think you guys are going to believe this property. Let's go take a look at this beautiful home. All right, so I am standing here in this beautiful kitchen of this amazing model. By the way, if you're thinking about buying a home, definitely shoot me a text at the number below, and I'll also link D.R. Horton's description as well and below in this video. But right when you walk in, you got this amazing dining room area, and then you step into this large kitchen with the family room right here, and then it also has a main level office with a bathroom. But this kitchen is absolutely amazing. You got the large kitchen island with the deep sink, and then you also have the stainless steel appliances along with the cooktop with the large exhaust fan on top. And then you go out back and you've got this little breakfast room off here with the deck. And like I said, 3 acres is absolutely amazing for brand new homes, right? Now, one thing a lot of people don't realize is these homes in Virginia pretty much all have a basement. So you go down here to the basement area and you've got this large rec room area where they've got it set up if you want to do like homeschooling or just chill out with friends, and you got the walkout where you can just go right outside. And then of course there is plenty of storage. And of course this builder here has done so many amazing touches to this beautiful home, but I want to show you guys the upstairs and more of what you can get here in Fredericksburg. All right, so now I am upstairs in this awesome home. This is one of my favorite models because you come up here and you've got this large loft area. So if you have like a high school kid, college kid, or the 40-year-old that you couldn't get rid of out of your house, this is a great place for them to hang out, play games, do homework, or even have a home office as well. And the laundry room is also up here on this upstairs level. Now you also have 2 other bedrooms up here. So there's 3 bedrooms total upstairs, a full bath right in front of me, which is great with the shower. And then going into this amazing primary bedroom, you have a little sunroom area off the side where you can just hang out and relax, have a glass of wine in the evening. And then of course, these large windows are all throughout this home. So it makes it nice, open and airy, tons of light coming in. And I love the primary bathroom that they did in here with the soak-in tub, walk-in shower, dual sinks, walk-in closets, pretty much everything you want. And like I said, you put this house in like a Fairfax or even Haymarket, Virginia, you're talking like $1.2, $1.3 million. So yes, cost of living can get expensive in Fredericksburg, but look at the type of house that you can get for $800,000. 3 acres, all kinds of amenities, and out there you have the river, so much. But let's go outside and keep talking a little bit more about Fredericksburg. All right, look, there probably is not too many things that you can say bad about Fredericksburg. Of course, the traffic can get bad, but that's pretty much anywhere in the Washington, D.C. area. If you're thinking about moving here, definitely text me at the number below or shoot me an email, info@colganteam.com. My team and I would love to help you. But honestly, like I said, Fredericksburg is an absolutely amazing place to live. Everyone I've sold a house there to absolutely loves it. I also want to thank D.R. Horton again for allowing me to shoot one of their amazing, beautiful homes. And like I said, we sell new homes to resell homes, land, anything and everything that you could want. Guys, please subscribe to this channel. We're trying to get to 10,000 subscribers. And as always, guys, I will see you at the top or from the top, and I hope you enjoyed the video.